Greetings, everyone. Recap of Wolfpack Season 1, Episode 6. The kids' panic over what was in the pool continues right where Episode 5 left off in this episode. There is a wide range of opinion regarding what might be outside, with some speculating that it was a possum and others asserting that it was something much larger. Everett asserts that seeing it on the freeway during the fire should have scared everyone. Harlan finally tells Everett to tell them after everyone has looked around. Why is Blake without a cell phone? We found out early on that Blake doesn't have a phone with him. She had, of course, received a lot of criticism from her friends and even her father. Blake finally told Phoebe that her father came to her and asked her to unlock her mother's phone, but she denied knowing the password. Her father discovered that her mother, his wife, had been talking to other men when she unlocked the phone as he continued to push her. She and her brother ended up in foster care as a result of the massive fight that ensued. Her life was ruined by a phone, so she doesn't have one. Cyrus is the target of the police when they arrive at the residence. After that, we see Harlan and Cyrus kissing as they search the woods for the missing person. However, the large werewolf appears as they converse, and Kristen appears with a gun as Harlan commands Cyrus to return. She tells Harlan to run away and fires her gun, which makes a loud noise. Garrett runs after her. Kristen tries to talk to the werewolf or anyone else in the woods. She tells them that she can assist them in controlling the situation and bring them back. After that, we hear the werewolf talk and say, "Help me," for the first time, at which point the rest of the police show up and the werewolf runs away. He runs into Garrett, who shoots it and then disappears from sight. Kristen dissects everything once more at the house and reveals to Officer Zhang that it was a large black bear. Why was the unidentified caller calling Cyrus? Harlan received a text announcing that the police had arrived to arrest Cyrus while Kristen was chasing the werewolf through the woods. As soon as Cyrus left, Harlan began to wonder why he had blocked his number. Cyrus admits that he had been receiving calls from a blocked number. The caller was attempting to inform him that his father had passed away. Cyrus made the decision to block his phone number, despite not telling him. Who dies at the after-party? We see Phoebe get back into the pool at Phoebe's house, where everything appears to be relaxed. Yes, the same pool in which the werewolf was previously. We also hear a loud noise as she is in the pool. She looks around and doesn't see anything. However, when she turns around again, the enormous werewolf is there, claiming yet another victim. Phoebe is no more. Austin wakes up on the couch to see Febra's bloodied body being dragged across the roof. Kristen wants to know where Cyrus is when she and Garrett arrive at his house next. Naturally, Harlan and he were last seen together. Regardless, Kristen portrays the animal they saw in the woods as a large, stupid animal when they talk about it. She tells him to bring Harlan to the station in the morning after the conversation is over. Cyrus tells each of his fathers the story about how they never found his body. As a result, he frequently receives calls from conspiracy theorists, one of whom claims that a werewolf killed his father and the crew. They inquire about a person associated with Cyrus's father and the firefighters who informed him of the werewolf. He finally tells them about what he saw that night after much pushing. Garrett asks Cyrus whether or not he started the fires in the conclusion of Wolfpack Season 1, Episode 6. He informs them that he believes him but must persuade everyone else to do the same. The kids go home to try to figure out what happened, but they quickly find out that Garrett turned Cyrus in, which makes Harlan punch him. Then, when Ranger Prisha enters and says, "Maybe it's time to tell them I know the truth," we see the four kids transform into their inner wolves and stare him down. Garrett says at the end of the episode that the boy they saw among the werewolves is not his father.